Hello friends, my name is Ryan. I'm going to tell you a story named The Man Who Lived with Wolves, which is a very amazing story full of twists. So, let's start. It was a crisp morning in the forests of Idaho, where the mist lingered low, and the trees whispered secrets to those who dared to listen. Deep within the heart of the wilderness lived a man named Shaun Ellis. He wasn't an ordinary man, not by any measure. Shaun had abandoned the comforts of modern civilization to live with wolves. Yes, wolves, the kind most of us fear, the kind we've read about in tales of terror. But Shaun's story was different. His life was a mystery that had captured the imagination of many but was understood by few. Shaun's journey began years ago when he stumbled upon an injured wolf pup during one of his expeditions. The pup's golden eyes had locked onto Shaun's, pleading silently for help. Against all odds, Shaun had nursed the pup back to health, forming a bond so deep it defied explanation. That bond had led Shaun to the wolves' den, where he was surprisingly accepted by the pack. Whispers of the man who lived with wolves spread through nearby towns. Some called him a lunatic, while others saw him as a hero, bridging the gap between man and beast. But Shaun's life wasn't as idyllic as it seemed. Living with wolves came with its dangers, its mysteries, and, most importantly, its secrets. One evening, Shaun noticed something unusual. The pack, usually playful and boisterous at dusk, was unusually quiet. Their movements were deliberate, their eyes fixed on the darkness beyond the den. Shaun felt it too, a presence heavy and foreboding. It wasn't a predator, it was something else, something he couldn't quite name. He decided to investigate, armed with nothing but his instincts and the trust of his pack. As he ventured deeper into the forest, Shaun stumbled upon an ancient stone circle, hidden under years of moss and decay. The wolves stopped at the edge, growling lowly, their hackles raised. Shaun felt an inexplicable pull toward the center of the circle, where a single stone bore strange carvings. It was as though the forest was alive, watching, waiting. That night, Shaun's dreams were vivid and unsettling. He saw a figure, cloaked in shadows, whispering in a language he couldn't understand. The wolves surrounded the figure, but instead of attacking, they seemed to be listening. Shaun woke up drenched in sweat, the wolves' golden eyes staring at him in the dim light of dawn. He knew he had to return to the stone circle. Over the next few days, Shaun's life took a strange turn. The wolves began behaving oddly, disappearing for hours, even days, and returning with blooded fur. They seemed restless, their howls echoing with an eerie melody. Shaun found himself drawn to the circle every night, unable to resist its call. He started deciphering the carvings, which appeared to tell a story of an ancient pact between humans and wolves, a pact that had been broken. One stormy night, Shaun heard a bone-chilling howl. It wasn't his pack, it was something larger, something more primal. The wolves gathered around him, their eyes glowing unnaturally in the lightning flashes. They led him to the stone circle, where the ground seemed to pulse with life. The carvings glowed faintly, and Shaun could feel the weight of countless eyes watching him from the darkness. Suddenly, the figure from his dreams appeared. It was neither man nor beast, but something in between. Its voice was a growl, yet Shaun understood every word. The figure spoke of betrayal, of how humans had once lived in harmony with wolves but had turned against them, breaking the sacred bond. It demanded retribution, a return to the old ways, or the wolves would unleash their fury upon humanity. Shaun stood his ground, his mind racing. He realized the figure wasn't real, but a manifestation of the forest's collective memory, brought to life by the stone circle. He also understood that he was the key to restoring the balance. But how could one man undo centuries of mistrust and fear? The figure set forth a challenge. Shaun had to prove his loyalty by living as a wolf for a full moon cycle. If he succeeded, the bond would be restored. If he failed, the wrath of the wolves would be unleashed. Shaun accepted, knowing it was a near impossible task, but also knowing he had no choice. For the next month, Shaun abandoned the last remnants of his humanity. He hunted with the pack, slept in the cold embrace of the forest, and learned to communicate in ways he never thought possible. The line between man and wolf blurred, and Shaun found himself questioning who he really was. The pack accepted him fully, and for the first time, Shaun felt truly free. As the final night of the cycle approached, Shaun returned to the stone circle. The figure reappeared, its eyes burning with intensity. Shaun had passed the test, but the figure warned him that humanity's actions in the coming years would determine the ultimate fate of the bond. Shaun returned to the outskirts of the forest, forever changed. He shared his story, not as a warning but as a plea for understanding and coexistence. Some listened, others dismissed him as a madman. But Shaun didn't care. He had done his part, and the rest was up to humanity. So, friends, that's the story of the man who lived with wolves. It's a tale of courage, mystery, and the enduring bond between man and nature. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Let's Try Everyday, where inspiration never stops. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.